Gamers, hello. I forgot to copy this into my Discord. Paste space at everyone. Ditto hunt for 5 IV. Please keep me company. I'm sad and lonely. I gotta make a new thumbnail for this next time. Oh, I gotta leave the thing so Jeff doesn't join in here. Alright, good morning, gamers. We continue the hunt. What up, Flash? Damnation, T-Bolt, what's going on? Dark Void, what's going on? Thought they were doing this in Gen 3, we were concerned. It's not really better in Gen 3. It's slightly better in Gen 3 because Gen 3 is bugged. So you can double inherit certain stats. Gen 5, the reason I did Gen 5 is because Gen 5 isn't bugged, basically. Gen 5 has the old breeding mechanics. So Gen 5, if you discount hidden abilities, because they didn't exist in Generation 3 and Generation 4, Gen 3, 4, and 5 have the same breeding mechanics insofar as Everstone, insofar as IV passing down, in regards to all of that stuff, right? But I'm not sure. Oops, I should have false swiped first. I gotta remember the order. But once you get to Black and White 2, Black and White 2 starts introducing mechanic changes, right? Black 2 introduces 100% Everstone passing down. Which is when things start changing. Technically, Ruby Sapphire and Fire and Leaf Green do not have the same breeding mechanics as Emerald, but Emerald, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black and White 1, those all have the same breeding mechanics. As far as I can recall. Maybe there is a difference, but, you know, we'll figure that out when it's time for the video. We're at 451. Nope. Garbaggio Stetios. What's going on, Crystal? How are you doing? I'm so alone. Hello. You're not alone in this chat room. Hello, Noble. How you doing? What's up, Blood Dragon? Yeah, Kirby in the Forgotten Land. Oops. Has a really great soundtrack, to say the least. What nickname am I gonna put on the thing? Most recent donut will get the nickname it, I guess. I gotta sit properly. One of the reasons I didn't stream for a couple of days was because literally I kept sitting poorly and it would hurt my back. Like my whole body, I'd be like scrunched like a goblin while streaming and it was like not good for me. Oops. So I gotta stop doing that. And also, on Thursday, fucking Asiago tore his stitches, being an idiot. So I had to take him to the vet on Thursday to see if he needed new stitches. He didn't. He didn't need new stitches, but he does need new medicine. He needs topical medicine surgical wound. Yeah, he needs topical medicine for his surgical wound. And so and he was getting mad because we have to clean it with like some kind of alcohol pad before. We have to clean it with some kind of alcohol pad before. I applied the topical ointment, and that burns him, I think. So he like gets really angry when I put it on. So my wife gets up for work at 5 a.m. I've been having to get up with her to put medicine on Asiago. His other meds, he's very easy to give to. Like I have to give him like 2 pill medicines and 1 liquid for post-surgery care. I've been giving him gabapentin and some antibiotics and then like a different painkiller. Why am I not streaming on Twitch too? I find that there's no point. It would just split my viewer base more, giving me less views on every single platform, so what's the point? My stream is small enough as it is. I don't need to be... You know? Wow, really bad Dittos today, huh? We're getting off to a bad Ditto start. Yeah, I'm repel tricking for Ditto. Ditto's level 55. So, Ditto can be level 53 to 55, and there's a couple of Pokemon who are in the level 53 to 55 range. I'm cutting out 2 different Pokemon by doing this repel trick. I'm cutting out Clefairy and Pillow Swine are being removed. Yeah, Clefairy and Pillow Swine are being removed. Why did I throw a dust ball? Why did that happen? I literally just missed the button for running. Oh, don't catch it. Oh, don't KO me. I just need to get 1 more Ditto encounter. What's up, Infinite Omniverse? How you doing? Metagross. I must have hit a grass patch. Metagross is not that common. Yeah, this is from Sun and Moon. Or it's from Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. It's the Ultra Jungle. Imagine how it must feel to run into Metagross like that. Discount Donkey Kong music? Why do you gotta be negative, bro? Can't you just enjoy the song? I don't really think it sounds anything like Donkey Kong Country music. Gen 7 is goated music. I do... You said discount Donkey Kong music. Understand that the word discount has negative connotation. It's like saying a lesser version, a cheaper version, a worse version. And yes, you can still like lesser versions or something, but... Like, I view certain games as lesser than others, and I still like them. Pokemon, regardless of how good the game is, in the main series games anyway, tends to have really good music. The composers really never miss with these games. Gen 7 has a really good soundtrack. But even though I don't really like Gen 7 very much at all, I think it has an extremely good soundtrack. Like, I think Gen 7's got to be one of the worst main series games, like, of all time. It's, like, truly terrible, but... And there's so many people have this, like, insane delusion that, like, Ultra Sun and Moon is worse than Sun and Moon. I actually, like... it's, like, truly crazy. There's barely any difference. And the differences that there are exclusive additions to the content rather than removals. It's very strange. We got nothing again. Ultra is only worse in terms of story and character. No, it's not. There's maybe 2 lines of dialogue removed. People say that about Lucamine's character, but there's no difference. In fact, I think it's better that Lucamine is a bad mom rather than just being fucking poisoned. Like, in Sun and Moon, they give Lucamine an out for, like, her bad behavior is that she was literally poisoned and brainwashed by Nihilego. Whereas in Ultra Sun and Moon, she is just a shit mother. Like, she's actually just a bad person. And she has to overcome being a bad person. And her... Like there's no excuse being made. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Lily's removal from the plot entirely at the... not Pony Island. Pony Island? Yeah, basically Lily had one thing being removed, which was her going to you. The only thing they changed was Lily doesn't go to you with on Executor Island, which actually, by the way, doesn't fucking change Lily's character arc at all, for the record. Because Lily still had the same character arc of deciding she's going to forgive her mother, and be independent. The stuff on Executor Island is just her, like, vaguely expressing how she feels about it to you. But I don't really think it weakens the story arc very much. It's like a cute moment, and it's like they probably shouldn't have cut it, but I don't really think it's a huge deal. Like, I think that if something is a good story or a bad story or something, if you're removing one line of dialogue from it and that's literally changing, like making it terrible, you know, was it good to start? Like, I don't think so. I think the heart of it is probably, I think the heart of Sun and Moon's story is still there in its entirety. You can remove one singular piece of dialogue, and it can be so important it makes a thing worse. But ruining it, I don't know if that's possible. No, Lucamine doesn't get her ass beat and then become a good parent. She doesn't become a good parent. She has regret and expresses like, she kind of realizes her obsession was wrong and, like, expresses that. That doesn't forgive everything. Like, have you never had, like, a bad family member who, like, treats you like shit, or, like, you know, you don't get along with, or whatever the fuck? Like, just because they realize the error of their ways and express regret in it doesn't mean they're magically a good parent. And I don't think the game does that. What the game does do is give Lily the opportunity to say, I will, like, forgive you and let you try. Like, I will let you try to be a mother again if you, like Lusamine realizing of her own volition that she was being a bad parent, and then Lily and Gladion choosing to let her try again. Like, that isn't either any of them becoming a good parent. Like, that's not Lusamine becoming a good parent again, right? That's her trying, and that's her kids letting her try. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Lily was the one who goes to Kanto at the end of Sun and Moon, right? I don't think she does it in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I think Gladion leaving also makes more sense. But also, yes, the Ultra Sun and Moon really didn't fix any of the main single game player problems. Of Sun and Moon. Like, Sun and Moon, the original Sun and Moon have basically nothing to do in the post game. Oops. You can catch the 4 Tapus. Right? And breed competitive teams and do the battle tree, and that's it. At least in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, you have the Ultra Wormholes, which are, you know, they stop being fun eventually, but when they first happen, the Ultra Wormholes are very fun. Seeing all of the places, like the Ultra Jungle, Ultra Plant, Ultra Desert, right? Ultra Wasteland, where's Guzzlord at? You know what I mean? Like, seeing all those places is actually pretty fun. And then you also have the Rainbow Rocket stuff, which I actually quite enjoyed the Rainbow Rocket stuff. We have 1 perfect stat, and that's it. You know, the thing about the Pokemon games is I think what they do is because the protagonist is silent, they often do not focus on the protagonist's story, which I think tends to be kind of silly, right? Like, what silent protagonist games do is they give the character arcs to other characters than yourself, because you are silent, so you don't have plot. So, right, in Sun and Moon, a bunch of character, you know, let's ignore Sun and Moon. Let's stay with Ultra. In Ultra Sun and Moon, 3 characters have like a pretty significant story arc, right? I would say Hao, Gladion, and Lily all have a story arc. Because Hao starts getting like really depressed that he doesn't beat you. I don't know if you guys remember this. He doesn't really do this in Sun and Moon, but he starts getting like really upset that he can never beat you. And then eventually he starts having his Pokemon out of the Pokeball and like being very chipper and being ready to just go on. No, the main character almost never has a story in a Pokemon game. Actually, I'm struggling to think of one where the main character literally has a story in the Pokemon game. I would argue, technically, it is the main character's story in Gen 1, but Gen 1 doesn't really have a story almost at all. So I don't really think it matters. Gen 2 is the same way. There's not really a story in Gen 2. Any and all character development literally just goes to your rival. It's very subtle storytelling. He only really gets like text-based storytelling in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Gen 3, all the character development goes to Wally and your rival. And to be honest with you, most of the character development happens to Brendan rather than May. Because Brendan is initially, like, upset that you're a girl if you pick May. And then slowly comes to realize that, like, he shouldn't have had prejudice on you based on the fact that you're a girl. And that's more articulated in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. It is there in Ruby and Sapphire, but it's like the bones of it, right? And Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire is really where it's like, it's actually out there, you know? What up, Cal? Gen 4... There is really no character arcs in Gen 4, I think. Like, there's just no character arcs in Gen 4, I would go so far as to say that. I don't know, Cyrus starts off crazy. I saw a really funny picture. Wait, let me see if I can find it. Here, let's pull up this meme. Do I have internet? One of these is a 27-year-old scientist who just kind of hates his life. The other is a 40-year-old parent of two whose spouse is dead and whose children both ran away with their life's work. Guess who's who? Like, I can't believe Cyrus is 27. Like, what the fuck do you mean? So yeah, that's the situation at hand, fellows. It's a really good meme. She's 40? Yet newsflash, bro. People can look hot when they're 40. Yeah, so I would say that Gen 4 doesn't really have much of a character arc for any character. Black and White, all of the character development goes to your two rivals. They all go to... it all goes to Bianca and Sharon, literally like 1,000,000% of it. And N, of course. That game is 3 fucking rivals. Black and White 2, pretty much all the character development goes towards your rival. I don't know what his base name is, because you get to name him. So I don't even know what his name is. Q, that's right. Yeah. That's like the last time you can name a rival. It's the Purloin. Quick Ballski. Then Gen 6, X and Y character development. Does it exist? I think you have to argue technically it's there. It mostly goes to Pigtail Girl and Serena / Cal? What the fuck is that guy's name? I don't know the other guy's name. I would argue that there is technically a character arc in X and Y for a few different characters. Garbage Ditto. Even though I don't think it's great work, I think it's there. You know, you can't deny that. You can't deny that it's there. Lysander dies. Lysander only dies in one of the games. I thought it was Lysander dies in Y, but not in X. Isn't that the case? Gen 8. Gen 8's really weak. I think Gen 8 really doesn't have any character arcs, as far as I can remember. Like, the closest might be the Sonya, I guess. But Gen 8 has really, really, really weak character work. I don't think you encounter Lysander again in X version. I think it just... like, the situation... Oh, Bede, that's right. He does exist. He's a character arc. No, he is a character arc. It's very weak. There's really not a lot going on in Gen 8 for character arc. And then in Gen 9... I think Penny and Arven have pretty strong characters. A lot of people like the brother and like Carmine and whatever that other fuckface's name is, but I don't really like either of them. I think Kieran's story is like very weak and forced. Legends Arceus. Legends Arceus also has no fucking story. Oh my gosh. Legends Arceus, despite the fact that Pokemon Legends Arceus is one of the best games in the series, the story in it is so terrible. It has to be one of the worst stories in a Pokemon game ever. It's crazy. And I don't think I would feel so strongly about it if there was way less dialogue. But the game has so much fucking dialogue that I cannot stand it. Like, the game just yaps and yaps and yaps, and there's nothing to, it's nothing to say. There's nothing to say. It's crazy. Ugh. You gotta remember, I'm not talking about story. I'm not just talking about story. I'm talking about plot, because is Coliseum and XD characters count? Coliseum and XD have no characters or story. They are the worst games in the series by far. Pokemon Coliseum basically doesn't have a plot or characters. Pokemon XD is also the same. There's basically no plot. People talk about the games having like a good story, but there is no story in those games, as far as I'm concerned. Bro, I'm getting dog shit, bro. I mean, Volo's a cool plot twist thing. Like, when he reveals himself to be like the Sid, like the... Dude, I know. All the people who say that Pokemon Coliseum has a good story, First of all, every single main series Pokemon game has a better soundtrack than the GameCube games. They are not that good. They are actually, like, very mid soundtrack. They're not terrible or anything. I'm not crazy, but they're very mid. Like, there's a reason I'm not playing. Like, in all of my playlists and all that stuff, I never have a single Coliseum song. I might have one. I might have one of the menu themes. But, like, even the Mirror B songs are, like, really not that good. Like, I don't know. Like, every single main series game has a better soundtrack than the Coliseum games. This is a true story. But yeah, when you're talking about a Pokemon game's plot, you shouldn't just talk about... Like, when you're talking about the story of a Pokemon game, you shouldn't be talking about just the plot. Because that kind of misses the point. Half the story of a Pokemon game is the adventure that you take with your guys, your individual challenges with gym leaders, which teammates that you found. Pokemon Coliseum soundtrack isn't orchestral. What are you smoking? Hello? What? I'm hunting a 5 IV Ditto. Or 2 IV Ditto, excuse me. Oh, gosh. Coliseum has some good tracks. I really like Pyrite Town. I really like Pyrite Town, and I really like the original town as well. Oh yeah, let's play the overworld Coliseum themes. Let's see. Pokemon Coliseum OST. Let's listen to these fucking dog shit songs, bro. Here we go. God, the soundtrack is so boring. Okay, here we go. First of all, here's the best. Nope. Oh no, Coliseum doesn't even have the good song. Alright. Outskirts Stand. Like, this has atmosphere to it. I can't deny that. It's fitting, but I would never listen to this song in my off time. Okay, let's go to the world map. Choo, boring. Don't like it. Let's continue onward. Benac City. Yo, thank you for the 12 months, BitFS. Appreciate you. Everybody show them some Blissy love. Stream's been good. We're talking about music. This song, I really don't like it. I don't even think it's fitting for Benac City. And it kind of gives me whiplash. Yeah, but sound font, if it's a sound font, it's not orchestral. Orchestral would be Pokemon, or orchestral would be Super Mario Galaxy, where they used an actual orchestra. What are you talking about? What do you mean, why no Imposter Ditto? Snooze, the song sucks. Alright, talent. The term you're looking for is folkestral. If all of your song is built in... If all of your song is built, like, digitally, using samples or, like, like sound wave like recreations of things, then it's not orchestral. That's it. I mean, that's like you could tell a difference between orchestral and not orchestral. This is the best song in the whole game. It's got like quite a groove to it. This song got you into jazz music? I don't doubt it. It's really good. It's by far the best. Not only is this a very fitting atmosphere, but it's also very catchy. It's a bit repetitive, I think. Like, it's not like a song I go out of my way to listen to, but it's a bit repetitive. So but it's probably the best song in the whole soundtrack. People always talk about Mirror B's theme. This one's pretty good. The XD Mirror B theme is really bad. I know you didn't say Mirror B. It's just the next song on the playlist. I actually quite like this one. It's a bit repetitive, but it's pretty good. What's the Unders theme? It's pretty similar to Pyrite, isn't it? Oh no, I hate the Under theme. Oh my god, get out of here. But like, Mirror B... People ride Mirror B on XD's theme. But listen to its XD theme. People like think this song is really good. It's very repetitive and kind of boring. The other one's way better. And has way more personality to it. Like, it feels like it wants to go somewhere, but it never goes anywhere. If that makes sense. Like, it feels like it never gets where it's going. Nope, we got nothing again. Wait, can I leave the Pokemon menu from just the X button? Oh, that's awesome. I knew I could leave the menu. I didn't realize I could leave the summaries from the X button. Anyway, let's listen to some good songs. Starship Phoenix. This has been my shit lately. Ugh, I fucking love Ratchet and Clank 3. I fucking love Starship Phoenix theme, brother. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Do I like the Jak series? Yeah, Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy, is my favorite game of all time. We're doing a date? I am looking for a competitive breeding Ditto, so I'm hunting for a Ditto with 2 perfect IVs. No less. Not even the rocks, remember. No, that's not what it says. The line of dialogue in Jak and Daxter is, in the first game, is, I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, and even the rocks do not recall. And he repeats it, he says, even the rocks. That's what he says. That's one of my favorite intro speeches to a video game ever. No, we only got one perfect stat here. It's not inspirational. It's just like seeping with lore. The way that he tells the story. Okay, let's look at a. Okay, let's listen to the intro.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's
This guy's dead
fathers
now. It's
failed
sad.
to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall.
I fucking love it, dude. It's such a good lore intro. The music, the fucking the guy's voice, the lore, it's like just exposition, but I think like the way that they did the exposition is like so filled with flavor, and like he is telling a story about like like it's, you know, there's no answers to the mystery. It's not this works this way, this works this way. It's like I've been searching for this thing. I don't know how this thing works. And then he explains a little bit about his quest, and it's, I don't know, it's really good. I also think that Jack 2 is a really good intro. Jack 2 is a similar intro. This isn't it.
Before,
Here we go.
for every age.
I'm just talking about the same speech.
For every age, there is a time of trial. The rocks faced such a fire before they were the strength beneath our feet. The plants braved vast winds before their roots could give us life. As a sage of considerable years, I have known only one such great ordeal. Yet the hero it created was a champion for all time.
Really good. A really good intro. Jack 3 is really bad. I actually don't like it at all. Almost at all. It's fun to play, but I think the story's terrible. Alright, let me find the, get back to the music playlist. There's a lot of people who really like Jack 3. I think they're all idiots and don't know what a good game is. Daxter's okay, but it's just like it's just like a spin-off. I haven't played it in a really long time. I think I've only played it twice. Okay, I have to pee. I want to replay the song because I like it enough. Song's from Earthbound. Hello, hello. Gotta sit. Yeah, I knew both Mario Galaxies were full orchestra. Melee has a couple of orchestra songs. I think Melee has like 2 orchestra songs. I know the intro is an actual orchestra for Melee, and like maybe one of the Battlefield songs is an orchestra. I wanted to do a second.
This is Maximilian Zane, keeping you ice cool with the galaxy's smoothest grooves. Keep it right here on Deep Space Jams.
Oh, it already used transform, or it hasn't. Are you kidding me? Ugh, really? Man, I'm not even getting 1 IV Dittos today. Groovy music indeed. We're grooving. Man, shiny encounters for this Ditto hunt? I mean, if I get a shiny, I'll get one. This will take forever. You know, well observed, Crown Jewels. Well observed. Some would argue it's already taken forever. 6 hours? Not a short amount of time.
There's another slow jam from Haley in the Comet's instrumental album Stars Burn Brighter Just Before Dying, coming soon to a store near you. And now, continuing our block of commercial-free jams, it's Sly Webb with My Love is a Nova.
I thought they were Dragon Quest people, not Final Fantasy. Yeah, there's literally no... People talk about Coliseum having a good story. Coliseum has literally no plot to it. Like, people need to understand that the original Coliseum has almost no plot. It's very funny. It feels like people literally watch... And people also talk about how cool of a protagonist Wes is. Wes is genuinely no different than any other Pokemon protagonist in the entire series. He's no different. He has one cutscene where he's cool, and then he's a silent protag the rest of the game. It's like literally it feels like what happens is people watch the cutscene and like see a little bit of how the overworld looks, and then they form their entire opinion about the game's plot and stuff exclusively around that. I don't even know if I can agree he looks cool, because how does his visor work? His visor to me always looked like just a steel thing that if you put it over your eyes would make you not be able to see. What up, Jim? I mean, I've never said that Coliseum is bad conceptually. Coliseum is bad.
Is there anything more righteous than that groove? Here's another one for all you lovers out there.
It's bad in execution. I don't think that, like, and the thing is, like, I'm not complaining that Pokemon isn't this, like, because the thing is, I think Pokemon is better when it branches out and tries different things. I got into this discussion the other day with some people where I was like, yeah, Pokemon Legends Arceus was the best Pokemon game in, like, years. Like, I think Pokemon Legends Arceus is one of the best Pokemon games ever made. It's better, it's really, really good. And there were people who were like, the battle system sucks, or blah, 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 blah. And it's like, you know, you can't complain that Pokemon is the same all the time. They don't change anything. They don't try anything new. And then when they try anything new, you get upset that they change the battle system. Like, is Legends Arceus battle system, first of all, is the battle system in Legends Arceus great? I don't think it's the highlight of the game, no. But is it significantly different than the standard battling system? Also, no. And are the battles the highlights of the main single-player adventure? I would also argue no. Like a regular Pokemon game, even. The battle system in Legends Arceus is almost identical to the main series game. It's so strange that people think it's not. I actually don't understand what their perspective is, even. And, like, yeah, is strong style, agile style the most complex mechanic ever? No. But there's interesting decisions to be made in terms of, like, if you use agile style, sometimes you'll get 2 attacks in a row. I like that it shows you the turn order. If you've ever played Final Fantasy X, if you ever played Final Fantasy X, it actually has the exact same battle system where the turn order is showed to you in its entirety, and then you have to make your decisions based on what turn will happen when. Yeah, the main...
That was smooth. Let's keep it rolling with another Deep Space Jam.
The main system in Legends Arceus is meant to be the capturing mechanic, and it's like, you know, it's fair to say that if you don't enjoy the way captures work, then you're not going to like Legends Arceus. I mean, that's just a fact, right? Family Guy? This is not Family Guy music. What are you fucking smoking, bro? What? If you don't enjoy the way catching works, then you're not going to like the game. But I think that the capturing mechanics are so fun, and then the gameplay loop of going into the field, catching Pokemon, exploring a new area on the field, catching new Pokemon there. I think that gameplay loop is so fun in and of itself that it like single-handedly carries the game. Oh, this music is really funny. The only thing I think that the only thing I don't like about Legends Arceus is it's not replayable enough. There isn't enough stuff to do besides the main story. What do you honestly think of Battle Revolution? Dog shit! Really bad! PBR is the worst stadium style game by far, I think. PBR has a bunch of problems for battles. It doesn't auto level to 100, it auto levels to 50. And then it also doesn't have the Rotom forms, and then also it has team preview. Nope. What's the problem with auto-leveling to 50 instead of 100? Auto-leveling to 50 has entirely different damage calcs and EVs. So at level 100, 4 EVs increases the stat point by 1, but at level 50, 8 EVs increases the stat point by 1. So optimal EV spreads are completely different. And then the damage calcs are just totally different as well. Stuff usually does more damage and will kill earlier and has bigger damage ranges. There's nothing wrong with auto-leveling to 50 because a level 50 metagame is fine. But the, it's just not what Gen 4 OU is played at. Gen 4 OU is played at 100. So, because it's not auto-leveling to 50, you either have to hack your Pokemon to level 100 or accept playing at level 50. And it's like, it's just basically like one of the coolest things about Gen 4 is that you don't need to level your Pokemon at all other than the minimum requirement for them to know all the moves and evolve. So, for example, I have a new channel with Papa Hefe. I have a new channel with Papa Hefe where I do battles. I do Wi-Fi battles with people sometimes, and I also do, showdowns and stuff. And in the Wi-Fi battles, I'm using Pokemon I legitimately bred and EV trained on this stream right here. And Pokemon, like, I used a I used a Scizor in a Wi-Fi battle the other day. And the Scizor in my game is level 16 because that was the highest, that's the level it got to when I finished EV training it, right? I didn't need to get it any higher level than 16, and then it was fully ready for competitive play, right? That's when it learned, that's when I got it to learn Roost, Bullet Punch, U-Turn, and whatever the fourth fucking Swords Dance is, right? And then on top of that, it evolves via trade, so 16 was just when it was done being EV trained. That's great. PBR, you can't do that, and you also can't do that. And so when I do a Wi-Fi battle, I can set them to level 100 from level 16. It's really awesome. And so the problem is leveling Pokemon is not easy in Gen 4. It takes a really long time. So if you want to get a Pokemon to level, if you want to get a full team of 6 without cheating to level 100, it blows. Now, Heart Gold and Soul Silver also don't have Rotom in Wi-Fi battles, even though they have them in local battles. So You have to use an AR to use row time in a Wi-Fi battle, which is okay, but yeah. Yo, Jim Burley, thank you for the gifted membership. Everybody show Jim some Blisy love. Let me pull out the Snap effect. Almonds are a member of the Peach family. Snapple real fact number 21. What? No way. Is that right? I guess we have to just trust the Snapple facts, right? That was my third ditto, right? I said almonds. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. A 2 heavy ditto. I haven't seen one yet. Looking for a 2 IV ditto. Haven't found one yet. Yo, Poke Lurker, welcome to Happy. I appreciate you. Everybody show Poke Lurker some Blisy love. Twice? Question? Why did it show up in chat twice? Hello? Everybody else seeing that? Did you become a member on 2 accounts? Is it 2 different accounts? What? Wait, Quebin? Hold on, I'm actually investigating in YouTube Studio because it doesn't make any sense to me. Hold on, we're investigating. I think it's just a chat bug. So we will leave it on that. That's very confusing, but that's okay. I was like, you better... That's crazy if you became a member on 2 accounts. Well, thank you very much for the membership. I appreciate you. I owe you a Snapple fact. Let's get that out of the way. Real fact number 82. The month of August has the highest percentage of births. Crazy how not common Ditto is here.
Oh yeah. Now
Second
that was
Dunkin'
cool.
coffee of the day.
We got another block of jams on the way, but first we gotta pay a few bills. Deep Space Jams will be right back.
Do you have a Dunkin' near you? We don't have like any Dunkins around me at all. Pleasant morning, sun. There is a Dunkin' not too far from me. The closest Dunkin' to me is literally 15 minutes away, and it's in a gas station, so we don't even go there. My old town, we had many Dunkins. There's literally you could throw a rock and you would hit 5 Dunkins. Fellow Michigander spotted. I'm a Michigander, Thirsty Michael. You have one, and it's very lackluster. I love Dunkin'. I'm a Dunkin' enjoyer. You simply just can't trust coffee Dunkin'. That's just not how, or gas station Dunkin', excuse me. Blisy has weirdly Michigander and Italian heavy. Yeah, it is very strange. UPK? I am not UP. Jeff's a Uper. He was born in the UP. I'm like Southeast mega.
Yeah. That's my jam right there. This is your man on the ones and twos, the one who's all bad news, the DJ with all the grooves, Maximilian Zane.
Maximilian Zane. The DJ with the smooth voice. I love doing that smooth radio voice. You gotta get down there, get the low tones. You're for sure from Metro Detroit? I'm not from there. I moved here 2 months ago. I'm from New York, baby. Yeah, you can, Crystal. See Bliss at my VGC locals sometimes. Where are VGC locals? I will go. Where are they? If you're in Southeast Michigan, Thirsty Michael, I will go to a VGC local. But the VGC local finder is insane. Have you ever tried to use it? It doesn't work. I can never find one. It literally doesn't work. Yo, what up, Unproxified? I'm not from the city. I used to live like an hour, 45 minutes north. Like an hour to 45 minutes to an hour north. Not an hour, 45 minutes. I was in the New York metro area. East of Grand Rapids. Well, Grand Rapids is mad far from me. Well, not mad far, but it's like... It's too far. I wouldn't want to drive there often. I guess if it's east of Grand Rapids, maybe it's closer. Okay, attack is... or special defense is perfect. Everything else is bad.
We got a dedication here from a foxy young thing named Talwin. Ratchet, please be careful and come home soon. Well, Ratchet, you heard the lady. Here's your groove.
That's really cute. That's Talon's. For the record, in case you were unaware until just now, by the way, this is actually from Ratchet and Clank, A Crack in Time. All of these songs have been from a PlayStation 3 Ratchet and Clank game. By the way. Just so you're aware that this has not been like some actual jazz radio station. This is from a video game. Lamau. You can DM it, it's fine. This is from a foxy young thing named Talon to Ratchet. Ratchet, please be careful. What's his name? Maximilian something? Maximilian Zane, I think. This is Zane Maximilian coming at you with smooth deep space jams. I can get the deepness, I can't get the volume. This is Maximilian Zane. Because when I get the volume, I start going high up. Coming at you with smooth deep space jams. Gosh. Let's see if I can find any local finders for me. VGC local finder. See, I'm on the website. How do I even find locals? How do I even find locals? Find an event. Okay, there it is. Postal code. Think. There's one right here. What? Wait, what? This is 2 miles from me. What do you got here? Yeah, what's this website? I think this website, this place might not exist anymore. It seems to be a slot website. Wait, have I been to this store? Oh no, it's directly next to a video game store I've been to. League challenge starts at 6:30. Entry fee. They got VGC there. Yeah, I might try and go to the... Wait, that was yesterday. They had one yesterday. Oh, do they have one? Wait, they have one today. Is this for TCG Envy? Oh, this is crazy. Wow, there's actually like 5 locals directly near me. Alright, sorry. I'll see if I can get Jeff to go out to one of these with me. Maybe where I used to live, there was just no events. Yeah, where I used to live, there was literally just no events remotely nearby, so the local finder never worked. You got a good breakdown. I actually have a friend from Midland, Michigan, who fucking hates it. Where is this? Your thing is like 2 hours from me. It's closer to 3, to be honest with you. Amanda and I were thinking about trying to find, like, a ferry that goes across the west coast of Michigan to, like, Wisconsin just to, like, take a long ferry ride or fuck around or something one day. The ferry is awesome. I don't know where it would be. Cheese trip. It'd be. There's a ferry north of me that's $100 per person one way. Whew, sheesh, bro. It's fucking hot here. How's it been so hot the last few days, dude? This is so insane. It's September. Let it be cold. I want to go apple picking. I want it to be cold so I can go apple picking, bro. I'm not going for 5 IV. I'm going for 2 IV. I want it to be 50 degrees and I want to go apple picking in a fucking flannel shirt with a vest on. I'm so... That was weird. My dish just like froze or something. I have 86 here today. I think that's like what it is right here too. Look. What do we got here? 79 with a high of 84 today. And literally all of next week is going to be in the 80s again, bro. I'm so sick of this shit. Oh my god, bro. Like, I get it. Fall doesn't fucking start until... Fall doesn't start until September 23rd, like, legally. So... Want to take the AC units out of the windows? I just want to stop using my... It was last week. The first half of last week until... It was like Monday to, like, Sunday. No, it was like Monday to Saturday. And then Saturday I started getting hot. Monday to Saturday, it was so gorgeous out. I had no AC on. The windows open all week, just enjoying the Probably pissing my next door neighbors off hearing me yap while I stream and shit. I'm gonna go apple picking. We're gonna make some apple cider. So excited to make apple cider, bro. Looks like it's only TCG. My local looks like it's only TCG. I don't know if there's any VG locals. What about these other places near me? There's a couple that are still close. Ooh, this one has VG. Oh, okay. There is a VG local that's probably like 15 minutes from me. From Port Huron. I don't know where that is. People talk to me, like, just because I live in Michigan, people talk to me like I know where that shit is. Like, where anything is. I barely even know what the streets in my town are. Yo, Port Huron. That's probably a ways away, but I doubt it's that far. Well, that's really on the fucking Canadian border, huh? It's like an hour and a half. Not too bad. Garbage. No, it's barely. It's like it's not too much. Not too much longer than an hour. We drove a little less than that recently to go to some, like, tourist village thing. I forget what it was called. But there's a local that actually has VGC in the town over from me, so I might try and go to that. It'd be fun to do. Prep a Reg H team and just go, just wing it. Oh, when's there? Are they weekly? They have one the 16th. That's 2 days from now. I will not be going to that one. Oh, are they monthly though? It looks like they're monthly. Why are they on? Why is it on Monday? It's so weird. It looks like there's another one. I wonder if this one's any different. Yeah, this one just says TCG. Maybe I'll try to go to this one in October. which is only $5 as well. That quick ball already? The progress in 6 hours in, I found nothing. Yeah, I found a 30-30 Ditto. Both stats were the right number, but then when I looked up to the IVs, they were 30. Unfortunately. Yeah, I guess I'll see if I can go to their October, because I'm not going to something this Monday. I have shit to do on Monday anyway. So we'll see if they got an October event that I can go to. And if they do, I'm fucking in. I'm locked in, bro. My back's bad. Not a back scratcher. What the heck is it? Quick ball catch moment? Speed's perfect. I think defense isn't. I think defense is close, but it's not. Yeah. Speed would need to be 81 for it to be correct. This is, Electric Forest? No, I don't know what Electric Forest is. This is taking an unfortunate amount of time, bro. I'm gonna get comments on the video for this eventually when I'm done. They're gonna be like, damn, you just got unlucky. This isn't a real sample. It's like, yeah, okay, bro. You fucking do it then. You poke with the big band playlist. What is the big band playlist? I don't even know what that is.
This is Maximilian Zane, and we're about halfway through our block of commercial-free jams. Keep it right here now.
Ooh, I love this one. Holy fuck, this one's so good. What is this one? It's just Deep Space Jam 16.
This is Maximilian.
Oh, I didn't realize the guy's voice was tied to the songs. I might have to download this and make a version of it that isn't that it doesn't have his voice in it, so I can add it to a playlist. And that one's good.
Oh yeah, Deep Space Jams continues.
Oh yeah, Deep Space Jams continue. We're gonna be getting a lot more jazz streams now that I have this radio station unlocked. I gotta My grandpa was very big, my grandfather was a jazz musician, so I grew up listening to a lot of actual jazz artists. I couldn't tell you what any of their names are. He would just fucking put a thing on loop and I would just listen to it.
Maximilian Zane here telling you commuters out there to buckle up. Space ain't all that spacious, and we want to keep each other safe. And now, another Deep Space Jam.
What is this? This is a weird one. I feel like it's going somewhere. Take me away, song. Tell me where you're going. Shit's taking me on a walk, bro. The energy become low? Perhaps. How much did I stream today? Not even 2 hours. That's crazy. Feels like it's been forever today for some reason. One step, bro? Is that a wiggle pat? Oh no, it's just ditto. Oh. Meanwhile, I've been just doing soft resets and Soul Silver every day for a year and still haven't found one shiny. It's called being unlucky. And like, it doesn't matter if you've been doing them every day for a year, like how many are you doing? That will increase the odds that you see one. Gotta do a battle here. Gonna be like a Beasley Soul, yeah, level 65, bro. What? Oh. That's a strong guy, bro. You can't be a shiny hunter and then complain about luck, you know? It's like a little bit Like, you're doing it for the luck, right? Isn't that not the... If you're an ends justify the means kind of fellow, then you should just be learning an RNG minute or do a method hunt rather than like a full odds moment, you know? Hours love? What the fuck is that? I don't know what that is. No dig on hunters, by the way, but it's like... Hey, Virginia Black 1, do you have any advice? I don't do shiny hunts, so I don't really know. Oh, did someone say something in like live chat that I didn't see? Doesn't look like it. Gen 5 didn't have Wonder Trade, baby. You haven't kept track, but you've done it for at least 2 hours. If you haven't kept track of your shinies, you're like the encounters that you do, then it's like you can't really... I'm not gonna say you can't complain, but... Yeah, you can tell I'm starting to get cranky. Boing. I mean, listen, you're shiny hunting, right? You're literally just doing something that's random. You're going up to a slot machine, yanking it down and going, why haven't I won the jackpot yet? If you do not find the thrill of the hunt exciting and you don't want to continue shiny hunting, stop. But if you still want a shiny and you don't want to hack, go learn how to RNG minute. Like, that's it to me. Like, you know, there's no point in complaining about getting a shiny or not. Like, shiny hunting is an ends to the means, right? You getting a shiny at the end, but also you have to enjoy the activity. If you're doing something that you enjoy, if you're doing something that you don't enjoy, it's not fun, it's becoming tedious to you, stop doing it, man, you know? It's like, you know, if someone was trying RNG Manip and they were just like not, you know, they weren't enjoying it. Like they were doing a TGTV RNG Manip and they tried for 3 weeks straight and they were like, I can't get it. It's not, I'm so frustrated. If you're not having fun, stop. Like, don't do things that you're not enjoying unless they're literally required for you to be alive. Like, I just had to go pay my taxes yesterday. That wasn't fun. I had to do that so the government wouldn't get very angry with me. Brother, I like this one. I am into this one. Are you kidding me? Basically, what I'm just trying to say is you're not going to get sympathy from me going, I've been SRing every day for a year. Oh, it's so long. It's like you're literally, my reaction to that is literally just going to be like, all right, man. I mean, get luckier. You know, people can tell me like, I'm going to do a hunt and I'll say, good luck on your hunt. Like, I don't know. I don't abide by the complaining energy. What's this song? It's groovy. It's called Deep Space Jam 21 from Ratchet and Clank at Kraken Time. Are they like the little flute? Wait, this is a video game soundtrack? Yeah, the whole thing is from a video game. I'll paste the full playlist. It's not a playlist, it's one video with all the tracks in it, but... Every single song you've listened to so far is from the same video game. In the game, you get to fly around open space. In the game, you get to fly around open space. And, you can switch radio stations, and this was my favorite station while I was playing the game. It's called Deep Space Jams, hosted by Maximilian Zane. It was just kind of like a jazzy, groovy, funk type thing. I still have like 20 minutes on the playlist left too. Yeah, this is from Ratchet and Clank. It's a Kraken Time. It's a PS3 game. I've been playing through the Ratchet and Clank games, and then I'm gonna buy the newest one on Steam and play that. But I wanted to play through the games with like the plot first, because Ratchet and Clank 1 through 3 don't really have an interconnected story or anything like that. We have one perfect... Oh no, we don't even have any perfect stats because special attack is not perfect. It's the raised stats. So. You have the best stream jams when I pop in? Yo, thank you, Pulse. What's going on, bro? I'm listening to a Ratchet and Clank soundtrack. This whole radio channel is so, like, chill and groovy. Like, relaxing. And it's all no copyright. Eating breakfast at the moment. How's Diddle Slot Machine going?
Got
Bad.
another dedication here, this time for Vance Sorbo. Vance, I know you cheated on me with my sister Victoria. I'm coming for you.
Oh my God.
Oh, Vance. Old friend, I think the word of the day is hotel. All right.
Look. That was very funny. Oh my god. That shit rules, bro. Oh my gosh. What's for brekkie? Pulse. That's funny. Yeah, I like haven't even gotten almost any 31 IVs in a single stat today. Bacon, sausage, eggs, avocado toast, and peanut butter toast. Banging. I just had an egg and cheese on sourdough. My wife works at a local bakery in the cakes department, but one of her perks is that she gets free bread. Literally a free loaf of bread every day that she works. So she came home with sourdough loaf yesterday. She doesn't have to take a free bread every day. She just does if we need bread. So we don't have to pay for bread from the grocery store every day anymore. Literally, we haven't bought bread at the grocery store since we moved to Michigan. Damn sure. I give a loaf to Jeff sometimes. If we're like really loaded up and she's been taking a lot of bread home, we'll just give Jeff some bread. It's like a marimba type deal. Not marimba. I don't know what type of music. Ah, we got the quick ball catch again. Nice. Oh.
Insane Zane here with another dedication. This one goes out to the lovely Cassiopeia from Dr. Nefarious. The doctor says, I never thought I'd love again until I met you. Sounds like this doctor's specialty is love.
This doctor's specialty is love. That's a quick ditto. Usually I'm not so lucky to find one so fast. Even with the repel trick, these little guys are not that common, it seems. Maybe I should have been counting how many dittos we got. This song rips. I'm very into it. No perfect set there. Oh, another Ditto? Oh boy. We're in luck skis today. I love steel drum. It makes such a unique sound, you know? I think that's why I like it. Like, nothing really sounds like it. I come into music that slaps and immediately start bobbing my head. What is this song? It's Deep Space Jam 24 from Ratchet and Clank: A Crack in Time. It doesn't have a name.
All you cats out there fretting over this time crisis, take it from your old pal Zane. Time is a state of mind, my brothers. Roll with it. Here's another one from the cats who redefine cool. I'm talking about Orion's Belt, baby.
This fucking guy rules, bro. This guy... Time is just a state of mind, baby. Oh, that was funny. It's like samba or some shit. What's the timer for? Well, it would be to see how long this is taking me. A lot of hunters will use terminology like, you know, I got this Pokemon in 1300 encounters, but like, I don't think that encounters is actually like a super easy descriptor of time, because unless you know how many encounters per minute you get, you don't actually know how long something took, right? So I could say that this took me 650 encounters, but in your head you see 650 encounters, that's not that bad. But then you see the number is 7 fucking hours, right? And you go, okay, actually that's a long time. You know what I'm saying? So the timer is there to show people how long something's gonna take. Encounter rate for Ditto is 15%. I'm increasing it with the Repel trick. I don't know what the actual, you know, increase is gonna be, but Ditto should be the most common Pokemon here. Any 2 perfect stats as long as both of them aren't attack and special attack. I want one attacking stat. Basically, if it's one attacking stat, I want the other to be a different stat than the other attacking stat, but basically any 2 random stats. You're in your BDSP Nuzlocke, well, good luck. This is built like those radio stations from GTA. Yeah, there's 4 radio stations you could pick from. And this one's called Deep Space Jam. 134, this could be HP. HP could be perfect, but nothing else here is capable of being perfect. But like those shiny trackers, keep time up during a hunt. Yeah. Let's switch to pirate radio.
Ahoy there, me hearties. This be Captain Slog.
And I'm Rusty Pete.
And you're listening to Pirate Radio.
Oh. I thought this was more of a rock station. This is rock. Like rock opera type thing. It's got to go up though. You can't stay this low forever. Thanks, Shaq. Couldn't appreciate you, homie. Oh, here we go. It didn't go high enough. I mean, I like it. It's not bad, but. I started RNG anything using Gen 7 egg method, and I swear I heard something similar as possible in Gen 7. It doesn't make any sense. I don't think it works in Gen 6 because it doesn't make any sense. In Gen 6, the breeding method just does not work that way. Like, I've done RNG eggs in Gen 6 before. It does not work that way. The egg is determined by your initial seed. Oh. Welcome back, Jim. Nothing here either. Indeed, I have clubbing it. Way easier. The current gen. The flow state of current gen breeding is broken, but it's not. It's way easier than this. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, time is just a state of mind. That shit's gonna be in my fucking head. I really hate breeding in Gen 9 yet. It took out any of the enjoyment I had out of it. That was a pretty good, like, rock opera type thing, but it's not as, like, good as I wanted to be, if that makes sense. Like, it didn't go as high as I wanted.
This is Rusty Pete, and you're listening to Pirate Radio!
Pete! You're only supposed to do the first half of the intro.
Sorry, Captain.
Yo, what's good, Dan? I was like, shit, I know. Congratulations, by the way, on the engagement. Fuck. Oh. For today, I'm looking for a 2 IV Ditto. I have done 666 encounters and 7 hours of searching for it, and I have not found a 2 IV Ditto. Basically, I'm trying to get a full 5 IV Pokemon via breeding without any RNG manipping at all, to show people why I RNG manip in those team building videos, because they go, if you're gonna RNG manip, you might as well cheat. It's like, okay, well, you would not have had a video for any gen besides like 8 and 9 if I didn't get to RNG manip. And I want to showcase that here. Am I allowed to know what Wobbuffet mode is? What are you talking about? Nope, nothing here. Short. I think kind of. Well, I'm not even looking for a shiny. I'm literally just looking for good stats. Shiny doesn't even matter. Was Beast Guy? It's like Twitter, but not dog shit. It's made by the old guy who used to use Twitter. Jack, whatever his name was, he literally just made Twitter new Twitter. Except he picked an insanely bad name, I think. No, Twitter, because of the election coming up, has become unbelievably horrible. I go in and out on using it or not using it. And I stop using it for a long time, and then I'll come back to it just because social media kind of should have it for my YouTube channel. But it was like so bad. It was really, really bad. I got someone 2 days ago. I had a person tell me that
I'm fixing to plunder, tear your ship asunder, and rob you of all of your loot. So if you like breathing, you best be leaving, 'cause anyone left, I'll shout!
Hey, that's a good one, Captain. You know, you should be a rock star.
Oh, stop it.
No, seriously. I mean, your voice, it's like a choir of angels.
Wait, you're making me blush. Stop. Okay, keep going.
You barely score Reddit anymore as well. It's bad. Twitter is just filled with a bunch of like very bad faith type people, and it's like very like like I remember I tweeted the other day about like someone posted about why is anybody voting for Trump, and I was like, yeah, literally anyone voting for Trump has actually like lost their mind and doesn't exist in the same reality. And someone commented on that and was like, you know, Kamala has the same border policy as Trump, and she's going to continue building the wall. And I go, that's interesting. That doesn't sound right to me. I was like, can you link your source for this? And then they linked me some NPR article. And I investigate the article. And I'm like, did you read what you linked me, or did you only read the headline? Because it explains here that they did build an additional 20 miles of wall, but it was because they had to, because Congress already allocated the funds for it. And the only way they could stop it was if Joe Biden lobbied Congress to change where the funds went, which he did, and then they denied him, so he couldn't do it, and then they had to build the wall, or else he would have been considered negligent in doing his duties of president. and then also he removed the state of emergency that Trump put on the wall. So I was like, that doesn't really sound to me like her or Kamala has the same border policy. But like, it's like a person who's from the left trying to attack. But they just didn't answer me when I pointed it out, because they were never arguing from a place of good faith. They're arguing from a place of bad faith, they're basically a single issue voter, so it's like they're basically a single issue. They were on the left, like they're like even way more left of me. They're like communist. So this is like a communist attacking the American left as a single issue voter. So it's like whatever. It's crazy. It's really crazy. But yeah, the amount of Twitter's been so bad lately. The bots have been way worse on Twitter. I constantly get spam DMs on Twitter of like Korean bots asking me to send them Bitcoin. Not American, but I like Trump. Well, you will be banned now. You know, Beast Guy, I'm not so sure that I would say it is Twitter, but it's better. The AI botting has gotten crazy. It also feels like genuinely on Twitter now. Genuinely on Twitter now, like you'll see someone with the blue check mark who will be like pro Trump in a, like a specific way. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like in a very specific way. They'll be pro Trump, and in my head I'm like, is this a Russian? Like,
here's another in our run of Lubber approved songs. This be Pirate Radio.
Like I can't. I'm at a point where I don't trust that it's actual humans that are Americans, or if it's like literally like Russian interference. You know what I mean? Like I'm at that point where I'm like, I actually don't know that I can believe anyone is a human. The only wish people care this much about local politics. It's the only reason you're going to the polls this year. Oh, I mean, to be fair, where you live, your national vote basically doesn't matter anymore anyway. Like when I was in New York, my national vote didn't matter anyway for the president. I think it's still important. I think you shouldn't buy into the false equivalency that is the Dems equals the Republicans. It's like there is meaningful difference between like a Democratic president and a Republican president. I think, you know, not that I'm not like a big Dem fan or a big Dem shill, I guess, if you want to say that. But it does feel like the vote is meaningless in a lot of different places. It's easy to get apathy in New York. It's easy to get apathy in New Jersey, right? It's easy to get apathy in all these blue states that haven't been Republican in 20, 30 years, you know? And in those states, your local vote does matter a lot because, you know, you can live in New York and be in a red part of New York. Like, you can live in South New York and be like where I grew up, where we grew up, Dan, that was a red county. Like, people forget, but that county was red. Your lunch break is about to be over. Gotta go. Good luck. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate you. Talk to you later, dude. Yeah, I grew up very close to New York City. I grew up like 40 minutes away from New York City. 30 minutes even. If there's no traffic, we were literally like probably like a 30-minute ride into the city. And it was literally a red, not county, but a red, like town at least for sure. Well, a lot of people want to talk politics at you. This is a very frustrating phenomena I experienced. Where like when I was working in the grocery store as a chef, a lot of the people there, because it was, you know, I was more upstate than where I grew up, so everything was red. And you would get people, especially older people, who would be red, they would just come into you. They would just yap and yap and yap to you about politics. Like, they would yap and yap to you about, like, their politics. And it's like, you know, when I'm sitting there and a coworker or a person above me like, I would have bosses yap to me about politics and stuff, and it's like, when I'm in that position, I feel like I can't disagree with them, even though I am probably going to. Yeah, it's very scary to have someone talk about politics to you if you're, like, in a taxi or something. Like, if they agree with you, it's okay, you know, then you're not gonna feel unsafe. But, like, if I get a taxi driver who's a Trumper, and they're just gonna have to yap on me about their fucking dumbass shit that they're saying, it's like, I'm not gonna feel comfortable disagreeing, so I'm just gonna have to sit there and listen to what these fuckers have to say. And, like, I don't want to do that. Ugh, it's very annoying. Yes. I think politicians should die. Okay. Crazy, man. That's crazy. Really crazy. All of America's dams are draining and we have no more water. I mean, if I was a Californian, I would be concerned about water in your near future, to be honest with you. If I'm a West Coaster, I'm nervous about water. I'll tell you what. Not even necessarily West Coaster, just like west of the fucking Mississippi is like a significantly less water than the rest of the country. Yeah, when you're working, it always sucks, dude. I don't think dams are draining the water, though. I don't think that's how it works. The lakes that the dams hold the water back from are getting low because of a lack of rainfall, not because the dams prevent water. It's too polarizing of a topic, yeah. Guy who believes dams are the reason that there's droughts. I had a guy in New York fucking freak out at me. So this is actually it's not a crazy story, but it was very strange. So a guy and I pulled up into the grocery store, like into parking spaces about the same time, literally next to each other, but I was a pull through and he was like a regular parking space. So I went this way, he went this way. So our driver doors were pretty much next to each other. And I have my headphones in, and I see him. I don't not see the guy. And he's, like, getting out of the car at the same time as me. I get out of the car first. So I get out of the car, I close it, and, like, he's getting out of the car while I'm getting out of the car. And then, like, he kind of gets out, and he looks at me, and he goes, what's your... He's, like, starts freaking out at me. He's like, what's your problem? You have no respect? You don't see that I'm there? And I go, yeah, I saw you. Like, what's the problem? What are you talking about? And he was like, you couldn't fucking wait for me to get out of my car? Starts screaming at me. And I go, why would I wait for you to get out of your car? We pulled up at the same time. I was just faster. Like, what is it? What's going on? He was like, your generation has no respect. And I go, what's going on right now? Like, what the hell's happening? Yo, thank you for the Happy New Membership Club in it. Everybody show Club in it some Blisy love. I appreciate you, dog. So then the guy starts telling me, he was like, I got here first. We pulled up at about the same time. So, like, I don't really know if he was first or if I was first or whatever, but... And then he got mad that I opened the door, and then he opened the door, and then he wanted me to wait for him to get out, but instead we kind of, like, bumped into each other, because we both got out the door at the same time. And he was like, why couldn't you fucking wait? And it was like, why couldn't you wait? Like, why do you get the priority over me in this universe? Like, oftentimes, I'm a door holder.
Song by a fine band named, Pete.
A band named Pete? I like it.
No, I mean Pete would be the name of the band. Will you just put down the grog and act professional for a moment? The sponsors could be listening.
Well, then they'll be happy to know their grog is delicious.
But yeah, it was like, okay, like, why do you feel that you get to go first? Like, why do you, like, how can we both get out at the same time, right? And then you get mad at me for not stopping and just deciding, you know what, this guy should go. Versus, like, why wouldn't you just stop? So the guy, I don't know, the guy freaked the fuck out of me. He got really mad. But, yeah, I just continued going on with my day. No, that was in New York. That was in New York. I don't think I've had anything too weird happen here. It's mostly nicer stuff. Like, I have random strangers in this area talk to me more as, like, nice things. Like, yesterday when I was getting out of the post office, I was walking out, and, like, the woman was just next to me. Like, we both walked out at the same time. She was like, it's so hot. And I was like, I just answered. I was like, yeah, I know. I'm so mad. It was so nice yesterday. Or not yesterday, like, last week. And she was just like, yeah, my work's AC broke and my car's AC broke. And I was like, damn, that sucks. Like, in New York, you would never catch me talking to a stranger that way. I don't think it's ever happened in my entire life. I have only been recognized in public once, ever. That wasn't at an event. So, like, I have been recognized at events before. Like conventions or the VGC tournament that I went to last year.
Be Cotton Slag, Scourge of Polaris, and runner-up in last year's Lord Lubber hot dog eating contest.
But I was at Nintendo World and the cashier recognized me. That was the only time I just got raw recognized by like a person. Like, obviously if you're at Nintendo World you're gonna be, but the cashier knew I was. They were like, do you have a, this is a weird question, do you have a YouTube channel? I go, I do. And they were like, are you Blisy? I was like, I am. This is insane that this is happening to me right now. Literally the cashier at Nintendo World. That's not when I know I've made it, because I have not. I don't view myself as that. I don't view myself as not having made it, but I don't view myself as like. But yeah. Yeah, they told me that they were doing RNG to get Mew on Faraway Island. So, cashier at Nintendo World. Yeah, because we were there and we bought a bunch of Pikmin, like plushies. We definitely bought like 2 Pikmin plushie at least from Nintendo World. Yeah, so that was the strangest one. Although I think the strangest thing that's happened to anyone here was my mod Riley, one of my mods Riley, who helped develop the e-reader cards with me.
All right, lubbers, who's ready for another song, huh? Rip from the bilge of the SS Rusty Pete.
Oh, stay your tongue, you miserable swine. Never in pirating history has a ship been named for a first mate.
I was being a bit metaphorical, Captain.
Well, I'll not tolerate that kind of talk. Dumb it down and quick, or it's the locker for you.
So, Riley, his brother was at a video game store and was talking to the cashier and was like saying, have you heard about these custom events in Gen 3? I'm gonna do it to get a Jirachi. Talking about my e-reader cards that Riley helped develop. And Riley's brother was telling him about this, was like, hey, have you heard of this? And Riley was like, yeah, I made that. Like, and it was just like, that's truly an insane one. Like, that one is like one that you can't like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't make that shit up. It would have been crazier if it happened to him specifically, but that's the only time I've heard of them getting mentioned in like the wild non-internet universe, you know? These are such bad dittos I'm getting today. Getting closer to double encounters after catching the Ditto with perfect attack, special attack. Oh, double the amount of time it took me to get to the first 2 perfect IV Ditto. I don't even remember when that was.
Another fine tune from... Oh, 1 second, please. I have it here somewhere.
Oh, Pete, you're spilling grog all over the switchboard. For the love of Zony, you're ruining our studio.
And you're projecting your anger on me to cover an unconscious but deep-seated resentment towards a patriarch who never hugged you. We'll be right back.
Did that pirate just say the other pirate never got enough hugs from his dad and had deeply repressed anger issues because of it? Yes, he in fact did say that. I have no idea what the odds of this Ditto are specifically. They're not that low. It should just be 1 to the 32 times 1 to the 32, I think. Like 1 in 32 times 1 in 32. Or not like time. Because it's not just additive. It's not 2 over 64, right? It does have that, Jim. I don't disagree with you. I don't think you need to factor in Ditto's encounter rate. We just need to know of the odds of seeing of what Ditto will, of when I see Ditto, what are the odds that it will have what I need? 1 in 10, 24. We're gonna be here a while then. Such a shame 3 IV methods like SOS or DexNav aren't in this gen. Although DexNav is not really that helpful with the IVs. I like this song. Obviously, Deep Space Jam was a better radio station than this, but I think this is a good one. It's a collection of great value rock songs. Hey, come on now. I guess if I was to listen to rock songs, I would rather listen to the Jack X OST, which has some really legit stuff. That's 1 perfect stat. You know, in fact, let's do that. Which one of these do I want to listen to? Ooh. Yeah, Jack X has like legit ass songs that aren't like kind of rip-offs of other stuff. Because you know what I learned about this? It's mostly, a lot of this was by the Queens of the Stone Age guys. A couple of them came off and did the soundtrack for this. I know the guitarist for Queens of the Stone Age is like the main writer for these. Yeah, because the Jack X intro song is by Queens of the Stone Age. It's like, you think I ain't worth $1, but I'm a millionaire or something. I forget the name of the song. It's a really good song. You think I ain't worth $1, but I feel like a millionaire. I think that's the name of the song. That's the intro to Jack X, and they like just did it as a placeholder, but then they found that the song actually really fit. And so when they went to compose the soundtrack, they just like went to the band and were like, yo, Anyone game for this? And I believe it was just mostly them. I don't know if it's the whole band. I don't think it's the whole band. I guess it's like not published, but I think it's the lead guitarist. Songs are by... Okay. Let's see. Who is this guy? I'm looking up who this guy is. Okay. Okay, one of them is from the band A Perfect Circle. I've never heard of this guy. The other one, I don't know who this guy is. Yeah, his name is William Howardle. Oh, he's from 9 Inch Nails. Wait, what? Oh, he's a guitar technician in 9 Inch Nails. I was like, no way, this guy's from 9 Inch Nails. He's a guitar tech, though. Yeah, a lot of guitarists get their start as guitar techs. Oh, this song's really good, too. They really let these people go crazy. Maybe I'm just cheesy, but I like genuinely think the soundtrack fucking rips. Nothing perfect once again. I'll be right back, gamers. I'm back. I'm back with Green Beam. I don't really like talking about him. Because I think he's such a piece of shit. But I will say, one of the funniest things he said to me, because I had exactly one direct conversation with him ever. And he said, and I quote, "Getting competitive Pokemon has always been fine." Saying like, in response to my videos where I said it's not acceptable, they need to make getting a team easier, right? He said it has always been fine. Now, what's funny to me about that is that if it's always been fine, why have they made it easier over the years? Like, if it was always fine, why is Gen 6 easier than Gen 5? Why is Gen 7 easier than Gen 6? You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't have made any changes if it was always fine. They even made changes from Gen 8 to Gen 9. Like, and Gen 8 was pretty easy. Making competitive teams. What have you missed? Nothing. Me walking around in a circle. You did miss the jazz section of the stream, where I played jazz songs and talked in a silky smooth voice. So, there's that. I'm eating green bean. String bean, whatever you want to call them. I am a notorious raw vegetable enjoyer. I like carrots raw. I like broccoli raw. I like cauliflower raw. I like green beans raw. I like spinach raw. I like sugar snap peas raw. This song fucking rips. How does a fucking Mario Kart ripoff end up with songs that go this hard? Does anybody understand? Like, to me, this isn't even video game music. This is just real, these are just real instrumental tracks that some fucking musician made, right? Am I crazy? Am I hoping ultra hard? Or are these just like legit good rock songs? Maybe I'm coping. I don't know. DM me. I just got an extremely funny DM. I can't say what it was for or what it was about, but it's extremely funny. No perfect IVs again. So someone just DM'd me and didn't realize it was me. Because I was in a server about something else. And they DM'd me and they were like, wait, you're Blisy. I love you, no bottle caps. And I was like, thanks. I have the thing that you want, it'll be released soon. It was very funny. I don't know why I did that shit so early. What do I think about Finger Cross? Jim recommended me Finger Cross's content, but I haven't watched much of it yet, just because Finger Cross seems to mostly focus on Gen 9, which I'm currently not super interested in. That's it. I'm sure it's good content, and maybe when I feel like playing some Gen 9, I'll peep in on it. be honest with you, I thought to be fair, Jim. So for me, your profile pic is really tiny, and I haven't examined it. So I'm looking at it, and it was pink, and I was like, that's Gligar. It looks like a Gligar vaguely, in color and shape. Twitter sucks ass. That's why. Twitter is filled with bots, Russian propagandists, and right-wingers. So. I'm not looking for a 5 IV Ditto. I'm looking for a 2 IV Ditto. So I can use it as a parent to start passing down good stats. Oh, we just hit 3 hours, skis. Nope. Bad guy. Bad Ditto. Shitty Ditto. zero have you guys have found? I haven't even checked, to be honest. I've not even been examining it. Dang. I'm leading with Ditto because it repelled tricks. The level 55 Ditto. Why would I do false swipe and assist on Smeargle, by the way? Wouldn't I just do false swipe and Spore? Smeargle can learn Spore. What? Like, I don't understand. All bad? No, it doesn't. So Ditto can't Spore you back? I would just Spore Ditto and then false swipe it. There's no way Spore into false swipe. There's no way Spore into false swipe. Into wake up transform. Into me Spore again. Doesn't end up with it in a Dusk Ball before it even has the chance to Spore me. No, Ditto doesn't copy the capture rate of the Pokemon transforms into in this gen. It has a set capture rate now. I think that's only in like the early gens. I don't think it's it changes its capture rate in Gen 4 either. I think it's a Gen 3 thing, and maybe in Gen 2 and 1 it also does it, but I don't know. No. I misclicked Ron. Could have been the one, bro. Doesn't copy HP in Gen 1, does it? That doesn't make any sense. Alright. That's gonna be it for me today. I am tired and have other stuff that I want to get done. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you next stream.